Hello, welcome. Today we're tackling a common C# error. The connection string property has not been initialized. This means your code is trying to connect to a database, but it doesn't know where the database is or how to log in. Let's fix this. First, understand the error. It's saying the connection string property of your SqlConnection object, or similar, hasn't been given a value. This value tells your application everything it needs to know about the database. There are several ways to provide this connection string. 1. Hardcoding the connection string, not recommended for production. This is the simplest but least secure method. Inside your code, you directly assign the connection string like this: string connection string equals data source equals server name, initial catalog equals database name, user ID equals username, password equals password. Remember to replace the placeholders with your actual database details. Be very careful with this approach, as it exposes your credentials directly in the code. Never commit this to a public repository. 2. Using the app.config or appsettings.json file. This is the preferred method. These files are designed to store configuration information, including your connection string. For app.config, for older .NET Framework projects, you'd add a connection strings section within the configuration section. It would look something like this: connection strings add name equals my database, connection string equals data source equals server name, initial catalog equals database name, user ID equals username, password equals password, provider name equals system, data.sqlclient //connection strings. Then, in your code, you'd retrieve the connection string using ConfigurationManager.ConnectionStrings, mydatabase.ConnectionString. Don't forget to add a reference to system configuration in your project. For appsettings.json, for .NET Core and .NET 5 Plus projects, the structure is similar but uses JSON format: connection strings, my database, data source equals server name, initial catalog equals database name, user ID equals username, password equals password. You can access it using configuration.getConnectionString, my database. You'll need to inject the IConfiguration service into your class to do this. 3. Using environment variables. For even better security, especially in cloud environments, store your connection string as an environment variable. Your code can then read the environment variable and use it as the connection string. This prevents sensitive information from being stored in your code or configuration files. You can access environment variables using environment.getEnvironmentVariable, my database connection string. No matter which method you choose, ensure the connection string is correctly formatted and contains the correct information for your database server, database name, username, and password. Always test your connection string before deploying your application. Remember to handle exceptions when connecting to the database. This will help you identify connection problems more easily. Also, ensure the database server is running and accessible from your application. Finally, consider using integrated security if your application and database server are on the same network and configured to use Windows authentication. This eliminates the need to store usernames and passwords in the connection string. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped you fix the connection string property has not been initialized error. If you found this video useful, please consider liking and subscribing. Leaving a comment with your questions or suggestions is also appreciated. It helps me create more content that you find valuable. You can also support the channel by sharing this video with others who might benefit from it. Every little bit helps to keep this going.